C'est un événement, c'est une première en France. On est super heureux d'avoir organisé ça. Et merci à vous d'être là. Et on va accueillir, je ne vais pas vous embêter avec des blabla plus longtemps, on va accueillir Chad Smith tout de suite, s'il vous plaît.
Merci, comment ça va?
Ouais!
That's all the French I know. How's everybody doing? You guys good?
Yeah!
C'est bon? You prefer the drummer? Really? Is that, are you a drummer? No. No. You prefer me? Oh, Jesus Christ. Right up front. All right. Woo! So, I want to thank the school for having me here. Should we give the school a round of applause? Right? Merci beaucoup. Remy, you doing good? Good? Good, man. He's 11 years old. He's in a band with his dad. That's rough. Someday you're going to have to fire your dad. You're not cutting it anymore, old man. You're dead weight to me. So I play in a little band from Hollywood called Red Hot Chili Peppers. Just starting out. I think if we stick with it, something good might happen. Did anybody come see us play at the old Bercy or whatever it's called now, the hotel? You went? Yeah? A couple people? A lot of people. Oh!
A lot of people did.
It's okay?
Good.
It's okay? All right.
Amazing.
Thank you for coming. So we're touring all over Europe, and very happy to be here in France. Although we did not get to play in Montpellier.
No.
Is anybody? No, no one is from there. You are? Oh, the drummer.
We are Brazilian, but we were in Montpellier.
You were, but now you're here.
Yeah.
Okay. I know. Well, there was a really bad storm, we were told. It wasn't our fault. It was canceled by the city or the whoever is in charge, and so don't blame us. We were ready to play, but they said you can't play. There's going to be flooding and winds and acts of God. So we're really sorry that we couldn't do it, but hopefully we'll be able to come back and play one of these days. But we got to continue on here in France and Paris. So here we are again. Anybody coming tomorrow?
Yeah!
I'm not going to be there. Sorry. How many drummers do we have here tonight? How many people play the drums? Oh, shit. Really? Yeesh. And do we have bass players? Okay. Good. You a bass player? Awesome.
I thought you would be.
Any keyboard players? It's okay. Don't be embarrassed. Guitar players? Everybody plays guitar. Singers? Yeah! Sort of. Okay. Cool. So, this is great. Lots of musicians. And I don't really plan anything out too much with these sort of clinics. I don't do them very often, but I thought it would be fun on a day off to keep practicing, because I need it. And so maybe I'll just play a little bit, get a little warmed up, and we can chat, or if anyone has any questions they want to ask me about music. I like to stick to the music part. That would be good. I So think about that, and yeah, we can have fun. Get drunk, do whatever you want. I don't care. Take your clothes off, just have a little party. So I'm gonna play the drums. I don't have any. I'm not a soloist. That's not my thing. I play in a band, as you guys know, and in my group, it's really important I feel like I'm more of a supportive role with the Red Hot Chili Peppers. I think which is myself and Flea, the rhythm section. We're a very rhythm-oriented band, and so that's I try to think about playing very hard. It's the kind of only way I really know how to do it. I can play quiet too, but I prefer to play loud. But that's just me. But in general, making songs feel good and groove and listening and all those things that musicians know are so important to playing in a band. So I don't often solo or all that kind of stuff. But since you're here and I got a drum set, I'll just play a little bit and then maybe later I'll play to some songs that that might be more enjoyable. But in general, it's fun to be able to have an opportunity to stretch out on your instrument a little bit and just do some spontaneous jamming. So that's what I'm going to do right now. But it's fun. Get to be a brand new drum set. Sound okay? Yeah? All right. Yeah, I've been playing the drums since I was 7. Younger than you, Remy. No, when did you start? 3? When did you start? When he was 3? He was all of 5. Whew. So he's 2 years better than me, that's for sure. What? Nice to see you, Maureen. How are you? It's Maureen, ladies and gentlemen. Oh boy. Security. How you doing? Nice to see you. We go over here now. I heard about you. Is that the? Were you out there? Were you out by the? Never mind. Okay. Anyway, so I've been playing since I was a young lad. I'm going to be 55 years old next week. I'm old as dirt. Dead. Flea's birthday was yesterday. Yeah, well, you sang him happy birthday.
Yeah, we
That was
did.
very nice.
Yeah, we actually did.
It's your birthday today? Well, you, hello? You look like you're 100. How old are you? Says the man that's only 51. You're younger than me. Shit, you've been living hard.
This is what happens.
It's what happens. Music keeps you young, though, man. For sure. Being here amongst the school and everything. I mean, when I was in grade school, so I started playing when I was 7. Was when I started taking lessons. Not when I was 7. I was playing on the back of ice cream tubs. You scoop the ice cream out of ice cream, and that was my first drum set. Very professional. Only the best equipment at the beginning of my young career, but I started playing the drums in school, and that's where I learned how to read music, and I grew up outside of Detroit, Michigan, and there was, in my school, in the 70s, you could take concert band, you could take symphonic band, there was a marching band, a jazz band, and also a music theory class. This is all in public school. And in America, now the first thing that gets cut from the budget is arts and music. And it's a really shame. There's like over 6 million kids in public schools that aren't exposed to art and music, and it's a bummer. I mean, I hope that it's better here, because to me it's so important. I would have never graduated high school. I probably wouldn't have gone on to start playing professionally. When I was 18, went out of high school, I started playing in bands, and I've been a professional musician ever since then. But it's a passion of mine, a real passion that kids are, I think it's every kid's right to be exposed to music and art in school. So I hope that you guys feel the same way about that, because it's really important. So champion that whenever possible. I'm talking to a school with music, which is great, which is perfect. I just love it. And so I've been playing my whole life, and I've done other things, fathered many children. It's all part of being a musician. Took drugs. The part where you did a lot of drugs, drank a lot, did a lot of fucking. But when I was growing up, like I wanted to be like in Led Zeppelin and Black Sabbath, and I loved and when I would read in magazines, it was just drugs, sex, and rock and roll. That's what I wanted to do. So I went down that path pretty. Great. Woo! Fucking awesome. But now, I'm much more calm and kind of grown up a little bit. Not so much to drugs, but the sex and the rock and roll still got distracted. Right, Remy? Thank God he can't fucking understand English. So, anyway, how many people are in bands? No, that's pretty good. Are there places to play here in Paris? Good places to play? Opportunities for bands to play? That's great. Sort of? Yeah? That's really something important too, I think, is to be able to, if you get lucky, you find your friends. That's what we did, we started playing together in high school, Chili Peppers, and everybody was friends, and then we just, went into this, let's be in a band, like a gang. And so when that's the best way when it happens, when you make music with people who are like-minded and think like you do, and if you get lucky, you make some music, and either you can play in a pub, or you can play in your basement, or in somebody's house, or a flat, and then if you get lucky, you get to make some music, maybe you can make a recording, and then you can hopefully get it out there, and people want to come see you play, and go whatever, or, things can go from there. But I've always just wanted to play music because I love it. And I said, drugs, sex, and rock and roll, that was all great when I was looking at the posters on the wall of my bedroom, but I just wanted to do it because I loved it. It was so fun, man. It was a fucking blast. And I'm very passionate about it, and still am to this day, even more so maybe than when I was a kid, because I just love it. So I found my passion at a very early age, which was really lucky. And for you guys that are students here or musicians that are here, obviously you have a passion, so this is something that you really love to do. And you're really lucky that you have found something that you really love. So do it because you love it, and because you're passionate about it. A lot of things, our culture now is about television and trying to be famous, and all those, in America they have these TV shows that promote that stuff. But, I don't know if that's necessarily good. I think what's important is find something that you love and then work hard at it. It takes a lot of hard work. There's no shortcuts to being really good at anything, I believe. You have to put in the hours, put in the work, play with as many people as you can, play as many different kinds of music that you can. Just immerse yourself in what you love, and you're going to want to do it because you love it. So it's not like, oh, God, I have to go play. Fuck. I was never like that. Like, I couldn't wait to play. I always wanted to play. I did other things. I played sport, but it was all about, the music is really what I wanted to do. So, but do it as much as you can, and with as many different people. If you find a band, that's great, but when I was younger, the one thing for me is I wanted to kind of just play rock music. I loved growing up like the late 60s and early 70s bands from England, and like Led Zeppelin, Black Sabbath, Cream, Jimi Hendrix, The Who, Deep Purple, Humble Pie, David Bowie, all those. And I kind of listened to just those, and like some of the other bands, Queen and some other bands that were really great from that era. And I wish that I had sort of listened to other stuff as well, because it would have made me a more well-rounded musician and drummer earlier on. So I would give advice to people that, I get it, like you want to listen to what you listen. There's nothing better than coming home from school and like putting on, fucking Bloody Sabbath on 12 and pissing your parents off. Like, that's what you do. It's like, that's normal. But it's good to listen to other kinds of music. There's always really great jazz musicians, and there's always great reggae and R&B, and I don't really like to put labels on things, but different types of music that are really quality, good music, and figure out why people love Bob Marley. Like, I was always like, this ain't fucking Bob Marley, it's weird. Reggae to me, I was like, it's fucking beat. But people love Bob Marley. Fucking yeah. Like something about it. So I immersed myself in that music, and I was like, okay, I kind of get it. And those drummers, Sly and Robbie, Sly Dunbar, the drummers who played with the Wailers, man, they just had a groove. And, like, Johnny Cash and Elvis Presley. Like, to me, when I was growing up, my house, that's what we listened to, my dad. Like, that old people's fucking music. Frank Sinatra, take me to the moon. Fuck that shit. But that's good stuff. That shit is swinging hard. Elvis Presley, same thing. You know, Johnny Cash, amazing. So I would go and listen to that stuff later on and go, okay, I get it. You know, if you're going like this and going like this, is good. And that's the sign to me of a good music. If we're playing the Bercy last night and I'm looking at people in the back row and they're going like this, it's like, okay, they're going good. Some people go, and other people kind of, look at you like, huh? But for the most part, people are like having a good time and moving in some sort of rhythmic fashion. I could be doing my job. So that's an emotional connection, a human connection that us musicians are lucky to be able to have that gift, to be able to put that out in the world, in the universe, that positive energy, make people feel good. The world is a fucked up place these days. But we get to go and play our music, and you guys get to do your music, and when you go and you make people smile, and they go can forget about things for 2 hours and like have a good time and feel really positive, like that's an important thing to put out in the world these days. So it's sometimes like being a musician, you feel like, you're kind of a jester in the court, and you're just kind of there to entertain people and make, but like now more than ever, what we do is really important. Maybe not as important as being a doctor or a teacher, but it's a beautiful thing to make people feel good. So let's continue to do that, okay? Everybody, right? Yeah. Good. Now what should we do? Any ideas?
Play a little.
Do you want me to play some more?
Yeah, of course.
Can I play? What if I play along to like a Chili Pepper song? Is that okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. And just close your eyes. It won't be 3 little guys running around up on the front. It'll be fine. Just pretend you're at a Chili Peppers concert. Okay. So, what songs do we got?
Don't forget me.
Charlie. Okay, well, I'll take a poll. I don't have that one. There's only ones I have without the drums. I think it's Charlie, Ready Made, and what was the other one?
Goodbye, hooray.
Suck My Kiss.
Goodbye, hooray.
What?
Goodbye, hooray.
By the way, don't have that
No.
one.
Goodbye, hooray.
Okay, wait. I don't have that one either.
Power of equality.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you know the song off Stadium Arcadium called Ready Made? You want to hear that one?
Yeah, that's good.
Nobody likes that one. A song called Charlie.
Right, okay.
Song called Suck My Kiss.
Yes!
You like the old one?
You find that one? I don't know if I remember it.
Oh, yeah.
We're good. Oh. All right. Very nice singing. I didn't know I wasn't going to have any singing, but that's okay. I suppose I could play one more and then we can do some question and answers. Is that all right? Yeah? All right. Ready Made or Charlie? Charlie? Ready Made? Charlie? Ready Made? Charlie? Ready Made? Charlie? You can't do them at the same time. Ready Made? Charlie? Which one? I can't tell. Okay, I'm doing Ready Made. Okay? If you Charlie people behave yourself, maybe we'll do that later.
This one has singing this time, so you don't have to sing. Singing. You guys remember the words better than I do sometimes. Okay.
Steady
suck my kisses much faster than we do it live, I think. We did a big 92. We had colds back then. Had bad cold. Like Donald Trump. Ooh, we don't want to talk about him. Yeah. Ooh. Okay. So that's kind of what I sort of do in a nutshell without other people around. But does anybody have any music-related questions that we wanted to ask me about anything? Anything.
I have a question.
The Parisian Rick Ashley, what's going on? What? Why did I change my drum brand? They paid me a lot of money. I'm very rich. No. Not at all. I mean, I am very rich. No, I'm kidding. I've played Pearl forever, since I was a young man, 30-some years ago. And they were great, and I love Pearl, and they're a great drum company, and they've been very good to me. And recently, about 6 months ago, I live in Los Angeles, and they had one of their offices closed in LA, and then the guy that I had worked with for over 20 years moved and took a different job, so I wasn't connected to him anymore. And for me, I've never changed companies, very rarely. I've been with the same cymbal company, the same sticks, heads, drums, everything, for as long as I've been playing professionally, pretty much. And so the personal relationship to me is really important. And so I felt like I lost that. And an instrument with the people I feel connected with. I mean, I think all the drum companies make great drums. Yamaha, DW, Ludwig, Pearl, Tama, whatever you like as a drummer. And I think all their high-end instruments are excellent quality. It's really a matter of personal taste, what you like. And then for me, the service of being able to come here and have a drum set, a really nice drum set. And so the service is important to me because I travel a lot. And then, of course, the instrument and the personal relationship. So that's it. Yeah. Yes?
Do you still have the drums that you were using for the By the Way tour, for example?
Where are the drums from the By the Way tour?
Sold them.
They might be in a Hard Rock Cafe in Istanbul. No, I don't know. Often I give away my drum sets. Just someone says, like a drummer or a friend or somebody, I don't have any drums. Oh, okay, here you go. We just met, though. Not an acquaintance, a friend. We have to have dinner or something. But yeah, I don't keep a lot of my drums. I have some that older ones that I've bought, but the ones that I use on tour and stuff, those go somewhere. I don't know where. They disappear. Yes, sir.
Jack, if you as a drum teacher, if you were a drum teacher and you were approaching a young man, would you get them into all the stick control and all the methods you see on YouTube?
His question is, if I was a drum teacher, would I get my students into a lot of technical stuff, stick control books, technique books, stuff like that?
Just get out there and just play.
To me, it depends on the student. If they're a beginner, I would say it's important to have a grasp of the rudiments, the basic things. You drummers, I think you know what I'm talking about. Roughs and flams, and I don't even remember half of them anymore. There's probably like 100 of them. Back in the 70s, there were 26 rudiments. A Radamakue and a flam tap and I don't fucking know. I mean, I probably have the worst habits, I'm like an old dog and try to teach them new tricks and fucking forget it. But, it kind of works for what I do, but if you were a beginner, I would say yes, it's important to have some. It's like anything. If you're beginning in a sport, a skier, you need to learn the basics so you don't fall on your ass every time you go down the hill, or anything. That's a golfer or sport. Drumming, like the way that I do it, it's very athletic and it's very physical, and it's important, the coordination between your hand and your feet. Most people think they can play the drum. It's so funny, and they go, "Oh, I think I can play the drums," and they get up on. Right there, that's like 90% of what I fucking do. Just faster and that's what I got. But to work on just sort of coordination and at the beginning. But yeah, I think it would be, to answer your question, I think it depends on the student. Some have real natural talent and they can play along the records or not, or they just have a natural innate rhythm. And sometimes it's almost you want them to just kind of go and do your thing and learn how you want to learn, whether it's playing with other people or playing along the records. I did that. I played along to a lot of records and stuff. But it is good to have the technical facilities that you want, because in your head you want to play this, and if you haven't, like I said before, practiced a lot, you can't do it physically. And so it can be limiting for a musician, any musician. But yeah, I would, it's both. Yeah, that makes sense.
Over here.
Over here.
I want to talk to you. What's your story? It's working. Can I have a cappuccino? No, I want her to make it. She's like, no, I'm standing with my shoe up. No. Yes. You have an old shirt. That's really old. I'm partial to Blood Sugar Sex Magic, 1991. The year you were born? Yeah, I was old then. But we were coming into our own as a band, and myself and John had been in the group for a whole tour, Mother's Milk, and we were writing all those songs, and it was an exciting time for us working with Rick Rubin and recording in this house, and just the time, and it was fun and exciting, and I don't know, and there's a real sense of growth for our band at that time, and then we got really popular after that. It was a fun time. But I also really enjoyed making Californication too, and writing those songs. John had come back into our group, and we wrote all those songs in Flea's garage. The garage is not much bigger than this stage, and that was really fun. Second chance having him back in the group, reconnecting, and that went really fast and was really exciting too as well. So probably those two right now. I love making music, and I'm very proud of our records. But if I had to pick, but it may change tomorrow. I could say something else. I gotta take somebody in the back. You in the yellow sweater. I write everything. I play everything. I'm like fucking Prince, man. Except I'm not dead. Wait. Shh. Well, I missed the first part of that. Say it again. Yeah, like every day. You drummers, you're like, I can just fucking jamming and people. Where's the one? Here, man. Yeah, I mean, when we write our music, a lot of times we improvise and jam, and it's kind of like jazz musicians. We just get in a room, and sometimes I'll start a beat, flee out bass line, like what we do on stage. Like last night, we just in between songs, we just jam, pick a fucking key, and go. And it's since I've been in the group, we've always been like that. So it never happens one way. Someone will have an idea from home, maybe, then they came here, I got this idea, never a completely finished song, but like maybe one part or two parts that go together or not. And then we all add our ideas and personality into it, and that's what makes the band, I think, unique, is that everyone contributes creatively to the songwriting process. It's not like one guy or two guys and you know, here's this drum machine part that I made up at home and played exactly like this. You know? So we don't have that. Everyone is encouraged to contribute. Oh, merci beaucoup. What's in this, though? Did I see you spitting this? Special, special sauce. C'est bon? But yeah, I mean, you have to be egoless in the way where if you come up with an idea and if people don't like it, you're like, okay. As you know that are in bands, there's a lot of compromise. You know, it's like you just have to be like, well, okay. What do you got? You know? but there's you know, you just have to be a team player. You know, part of the team. It's a real important thing we're all different. Musicians know it takes, you know, everybody can be different. And I think it's good when people have different musical tastes and they're different people. Because when it comes together, it really makes something special and you know, is a wider palette of ideas to choose from instead of everybody likes this kind of rock music and it's just going to sound like this. But when this guy likes rap and this guy likes jazz and this guy likes funk and this guy likes nursery rhymes, you're going to have, you know, something more unique. And I think that's, you know, we all love all kinds of different kinds of music, but we're all very different people. So I think that's important to have that in your band if you're in a band. Did that answer your question? Yeah. Sort of. You standing up. You're welcome.
Do you think it is important to play loud on the drum?
Huh? What? Why is it important, or is it?
Is it?
You know, it's how I do it. Like, it's just kind of the only way I know how to do it, man. I just love to fucking beat the shit out of them. And it's not always the best. You can play too hard. And I used to be a real just put your head down. Look up at the end of the song. Everyone else is like, what the fuck are you doing? I wasn't the best listener in the world. But it's, yeah, like often with rock music and often with the Chili Peppers, it's important to play with dynamics. But there's also something to be said for power. And that's a big part of the way I like to play, is very powerfully and so the music doesn't fall into the ether of pussy world, so to speak. Does that make sense? That sound like Donald Trump. Yeah, rock music. I just, you know, John Bonham is probably my favorite drummer. You know, he's playing Led Zeppelin. That sort of power with finesse and dynamics, but like, you know, really kicking the guys and knowing that it's going to be solid back there. That's important to me, but, you know, I play lots of different kinds of music, and often I play really light, and it's easy. I think you guys, you drummers know, it's easier, me anyway, to play fast and hard than to play slow and quiet, but still make it really groove. To me, that's like the hardest thing. Like I bash all day, but the control and of playing with very quiet and slow is challenging, and I would practice that more than good at it. It's not as fun. Don't get it, it's fucking boring and sometimes like pulling teeth, but that's how you get to be a better musician, practice the things that you're not good at. And at the end, go crazy. But yeah, I like to play hard. Yeah. Yes. Yes.
You mentioned passion earlier, and I wanted to know if you had any crisis since you've been playing for a long time. Did you feel like some days you lacked that passion or lost it?
Some things that I lack passion for?
No. At some point, did it happen?
For music?
Yeah.
She's asking me if I'd be passionate about music, and if there was some point in my life that I lacked the passion. Probably when I'm sleeping. But maybe not. Maybe in my deepest subconscious is where the passion comes from. I don't know. Could be. I thought you said patience at first.
No.
I got no fucking patience for anything. Yeah, you know, I mean, as far as music goes, nah, I mean, maybe here and there once in a while, but for the most part, that's like, no, I love all things music. I just do. Yeah. Even bad music I listen to just to like what's bad about this, so I don't do that. My kids listen to some music that's very questionable. There's a lot of whipping and nay-naying and dabbing and all that shit. I'm like, oh my God, you're killing me. Right, Billy Cole, fucking on repeat, man. It's the best song ever. I'm like, no! All right, one more question, and then I'm gonna play another song. I'll play your Charlie song, you Charlie people. Spit it out. Yeah.
And I can't hear it anymore since 13 years ago.
Yeah.
So I would like to know if you...
Yeah, he's one of those some Red Hot Chili Pepper songs I don't like to play.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Sometimes I'll get too tired.
You get too tired? Well, don't be such a whiny, you little whiny brat. You're lucky to be playing music. It's a privilege and an honor. I know every night, like sometimes, I get it. Yeah, sometimes, yeah. I agree. Your level of excitement for... I looked at it, seriously, I looked at the set list sometimes, and often we play, if we play 16 or 17 songs, maybe 10 of them might be the same. People come to our concerts, which we're very grateful for, and they want to hear songs like Californication and By the Way and Scar Tissue and Can't Stop and Danny California and all those. Yeah, Give It Away and Other Side, and yeah, those are songs people like and want to hear. I get it. When I go see bands, I want to see the songs that they play. But as an artist, you can't play the same songs every fucking night.
That's why John changed it.
But man, I mean, I'm the luckiest fucking guy in the world. I got the best job. We're playing 3 sold out nights at I know it's called the fucking Staples Center or whatever, the Bercy. That's amazing. Are you kidding me? I can't believe it. And it's not like, we're so fucking good. I can't believe it. We're all just like pinching ourselves, like, wow, this is amazing. You know, we've been a band for 49 years, almost. I thought I might get a sort of a like, but to have people come out and want to hear you play your songs, fuck, man, that's fucking beautiful. So I can't sit up there and be like, oh, I gotta play scar tissue again, another drag, no way. But sometimes, sure, there's like other songs that, we play Give It Away almost every night, and that song has been around a while. We don't really have to rehearse that one. Kind of know it. Most of us kind of know it. But, it's exciting, and that's the one night you're going to play, and the one night that the 16,000 people, that maybe the guy right there has never seen you play that song before. So you have to fucking play it to the best of your ability. That's how seriously we take it. We have fun, and music should be about having fun. But we take our shit serious, man. We want to play so good every night. We really do. We do everything we can. We don't get as fucked up as we used to and stay out all night, and, because you just don't bounce back like you used to. So we do everything in order for the performance to be as best as we can. That's really what we do now. That's really what we're about. So yeah, of course, some nights are different than others, but on the big scale of things, man, it's not a bad job. All right. Quit yakking and play one more, and maybe, how are we doing on time? Do I have to go? I'm going to chip my tooth before this night's over, and you're going to take me to the dentist. Uh-huh. Any good dentists here in Paris?
Obviously not.
No? Hey, are you in show business? Get off the fucking stage.
It's an old one. You've been watching Blazing Saddles, Jen? What? Blazing Saddles. Play what? Blazing Saddles.
Blazing Saddles.
What? Oh, God, it's a joke. Hey, you're old. What?
I haven't played Charlie in a while. I'll try to remember it.
All the boys, it's your turn. Get yours, got mine. In a minute, I'll be there. Sit tight, get square. You can do it in a different phone. Slide back, drop off. Anybody got a TV phone? That's right. When I pick up on that smell, pick it up and rub it out down. Little woman said, "Miss some, better get up on your road." Everybody do the twist. Get the message on please fist. Move around like a scientist. Lay down, get kissed. Big picture that the devil lies. Live down, live vibes. Ever ready in disguise. Sunset, sunrise. When I pick up on that smell, pick it up and run like down. Little woman said, "Miss some, better get up from your run."
Thank everybody for coming. Really appreciate it. I'll spend some time with you guys. Fucking cool. Keep doing what you're doing. Do it because you love it, because you have fun. You're the best. Thanks for supporting our little band for all these years. I love you a lot. Have fun. Be safe. Au revoir. Bon nuit.